All right, let's jump right into this explainer and unpack the raw metadata behind a massive overnight digital hit. We're looking at a real-time example of how a specific piece of content just completely skyrockets to the top of the charts. We've got the data, we've got the metrics, and we're going to see exactly how a trending moment is built, literally from the ground up. So, ask yourself this. What does it actually take to capture the internet's attention in exactly 24 hours? It's a question basically every digital creator and music fan asks. Well, today, we aren't just guessing. We're going to dive into the hard data, the digital footprint, and the raw engagement metrics to solve this central mystery of how a single piece of content achieves total algorithmic dominance so incredibly fast. Let's start right at the top with Section 1, the number one trend. 1. It's a number that carries so much weight, doesn't it? I mean, out of millions of uploads and just countless hours of content, this represents the top trend for the entire United States right now. Claiming that number one rank means you've successfully captured the cultural zeitgeist, pushing past every single other creator and publisher out there vying for the algorithm's favor. And here is the specific piece of content holding that highly coveted spot, the official music video for Everything Tatted by MGK and Wiz Khalifa. But listen, this isn't just a song. From a data perspective, it's a highly optimized digital package that hit the exact right audience at the absolute perfect time, which propelled it straight to the top of the trending page. Moving on to Section 2, Velocity by the Numbers. 1 day. I really want you to pause and think about that time frame for a second. Every single piece of data, every view, every like, and every comment we're about to look at was generated in just a single 24-hour window since the video went live. That is the true definition of digital velocity. It didn't take weeks to climb the charts. It exploded instantly. And this brilliantly illustrates the mobilization of an audience. We're looking at a massive, raw flood of traffic hitting the page, over 409,000 views, accompanied by over 29,800 likes and more than 2,800 comments. This is not just passive watching, guys. This is a highly active, totally mobilized fan base reacting instantly to the drop. So the really crucial point here is the engagement ratio. Within just hours, nearly 30,000 fans signaled their direct approval with likes, and almost 3,000 felt compelled to actually type out a comment. And the algorithm just feeds on this ratio. When people don't just passively stream, but actively engage at this kind of volume within a 24-hour period, the platform gets this massive signal to push the content even higher, completely cementing that number one trending status. Okay, let's look at Section 3, the collaborators behind it. Bringing MGK and Wiz Khalifa together really emphasizes the power of merging two massive, distinct fan bases onto one single track. You aren't just relying on one artist's reach here. You're compounding the digital momentum by merging two incredibly dedicated audiences who are both totally eager to stream the release at the exact same time. It's also super important to note that the digital launchpad hosting this huge influx of traffic is the official MGKVEVO channel. Having an established, highly subscribed channel as your anchor point provides that immediate notification push, which is absolutely essential to get those crucial first-hour views. Which brings us to Section 4, the digital footprint. Before we look at the exact tags, let's quickly define what this concept actually means. A digital footprint, at least in this context, relies on the specific keywords, tags, and metadata embedded directly into a watch page to optimize its visibility. It's basically how you package a video. It allows the platform to categorize the content, fueling that rapid velocity we just looked at by ensuring it shows up in the right searches for the right users. Now, what's really fascinating here is how making these hidden SEO tags visible exposes the serious industry muscle behind the release. Alongside the artist's names, the metadata includes specific corporate and genre tags like EST19XX, LLC, under exclusive license to Interscope Records, and the broad category of hip-hop. It's just a fascinating look at how a major label ensures their product is perfectly indexed for search and discovery. And hey, the optimization doesn't stop at the hidden tags. Look at this provider description. Watch the official music video for MGK and Wiz Khalifa's Everything Tatted. It then provides a direct smart link to stream the song, mgk.lnk2/everythingtatted, and a direct link to follow MGK on Instagram. The strategy here is incredibly simple, but man, is it effective. It funnels this massive audience seamlessly across platforms, turning a single view into sustained multi-platform engagement. Finally, let's wrap up with Section 5, why this matters now. Consider this your cheat sheet, the stuff you really should know before you even hit play. It breaks down the exact mechanics of the specific trending moment. First, it secured the #1 US trend spot by capturing over 409,000 views in just 24 hours. Second, it leveraged the combined power of a massive hip-hop collaboration. And third, it sustained its momentum with an incredibly high fan engagement ratio. This, right here, is the blueprint for a modern digital hit. So I'm gonna leave you with this final thought to consider. With numbers this massive in just one single day, how long can everything tatted hold the internet's top spot? It really highlights the fleeting, hyper-fast nature of our digital consumption. Hitting #1 required a perfect storm of artist collaboration, precise metadata, and instant fan mobilization. Thank you so much for joining me on this explainer, and definitely keep an eye on those charts to see how this data shifts tomorrow.